girlfriend's ex asked her if they could get back together while we dated. They actually met up. I got together with this girl, and we've been together for 2 years now. We've lived together for the past few years and have a healthy relationship. Every day after work, she would bring me flowers and we'd go on dates often. I told her secrets I wouldn't tell my best friends and things looked up. Before our relationship, my girlfriend had a very long relationship which ended with her ex cheating on her. My girlfriend had intentions of marrying him, and finding out that she got cheated on crushed her heart. When I met her, she was still recovering from it. The first time I told her that I loved her, she told me that she couldn't feel the same for me yet because she was still hurt by her ex. It took her some time, but after some vacation days in her hometown, she came back saying that she loved me and that she wanted to focus on our relationship. Fast forward to a couple of months ago, we were living together, but I could see shifts in her behavior. Some days she seemed a bit distant and pensive and said that needed some time alone to make some calls to friends and family. I would take her word for it, but she started making calls more often than usual. I decided to confront her about her weird behavior, and she told me that she had something important to reveal. She told me that her ex, who she planned to marry, reached out to her. He didn't reach out asking how are things, rather it was an actual plea for her to get back to him. He said that he had some relationships after the breakup, but he always thought that he threw the best one away and wanted to get together again. She told me that she said no and was pensive because she wasn't sure how to tell me because she knew I'd get jealous. I felt jealous of him because he was younger and much more prettier than me. I did not know this then, but turns out I was right to be jealous because things hit the fan. She told me she would do her best to ditch him, and I asked her to be careful, to which she agreed. She spent the next few days leaving him undelivered until he threatened to himself if she didn't reply. My girlfriend told me and asked if she could visit him since she didn't want to be a reason for someone's life to end. I gave her my blessing, and she was on her way to his place. I trusted her, but knowing her ex, I was fearful that something would happen between them. I kept calling her throughout her visit, but she wouldn't pick up. I stalked the man's social media, but couldn't find him. She was gone for at least 2 hours, and I was already crying. I took a shower to clear my thoughts, and that's when my girlfriend came back home. I wrapped things up and confronted her for being absent for 3 hours. She told me not to worry and said that it took him a long time to calm down. I was crying on her chest and asked her not to leave, and she just laughed, saying she won't. I'm not sure what my girlfriend's ex was on, but he texted me a few minutes later making fun of me for letting my girlfriend come over. I asked him what he was talking about, and he told me to check my girlfriend's neck. I rushed to check and saw that she had nothing there. She asked me what I was doing, and I told her about what his ex had told me. She laughed and told me not to believe anything he said. You can now check if there is a part 2 by pressing share and more.